I'm Frank Hartman with the Hartman Law Firm, and I'm a practicing attorney in Charleston, South Carolina, specializing in personal injury and auto accidents. And today we're talking about some hard facts surrounding your use of a moped on South Carolina highways. Today I want to talk about some important facts that have come out recently regarding moped use on South Carolina secondary roads and the potential impact that it could have to you as the public who uses those roads. Fatalities have risen over the past 5 years, all the way up until 2012. In 2012, there were 37 fatalities associated with moped use. And in 2013, it actually dropped. But in the first half of 2014, we're actually on pace to double that of 2013, which would put us somewhere in the range of between 40 and 50 people who lose their lives on South Carolina roads as a result of using mopeds. Which begs the question, what is a moped? A moped is a vehicle that usually sells for less than $1,000. It gets anywhere between 80 to 100 miles per gallon, and its typical top speed, at least according to South Carolina law, should be no more than 25 miles per hour. However, some people take the restrictor plate off of their mopeds, and so they're able to go faster. And that technically takes them out of the moped context and into a scooter, which requires a license, but it's kind of in the gray area of the law. The significant thing about a moped is it doesn't require you to have a driver's license in order to get one. Obviously, with any pros with regard to a moped, there's going to be some cons, and that certainly is the case with this particular mode of transportation. It is not illegal for you to use a moped in going over the Arthur Ravenel Bridge. However, you are putting yourself in danger in the sense that you are typically going to be able to go maybe 30 or 35 miles per hour if you're lucky because of the limitations of the motor, and you have cars that are sometimes exceeding 55 miles an hour who are negotiating traffic around you. And it has certainly been borne out in the statistics because there are a lot of people who are getting hurt and even killed on the Arthur Ravenel Bridge because they're trying to navigate that particular avenue, all of which leads me to a public service announcement, which is the sorts of things that you can do to protect yourself if you choose a moped as your primary form of transportation. South Carolina Transportation Department suggests that you use reflective clothing and that you put blinkers on either your helmet or your moped or both. And more importantly, even though it's not required by South Carolina law, I would strongly encourage anyone who uses this mode of transportation to use a helmet because it can be the difference between life and death. I'm Frank Hartman, and today we talked about some facts and statistics surrounding the use of mopeds on South Carolina roads. If you're watching this video and you've been involved in a moped accident, you need help, call me at 843-300-7600, or feel free to look me up at thehartmanlawfirm.com. And thanks again for watching.